3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And now from the pistol formation. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. Bulgaria steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Running back with the football. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller, taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Law. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Oh, pass rush gets home. 2nd down now after the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Receiver makes the grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away
to avoid the sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Courtney.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. The quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Toppins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Gives it to the back. Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. Off target and incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. Inside the 40. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. If center fielder is the free safety, he's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After 3 straight incompletions, can they connect this time? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Strong game by this quarterback. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver are perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Bringing it out. It's Toppins. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field.
This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Graham behind the line. It's Montgomery. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Snags a quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Last time they punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Let's fly out of the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing that wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
They're going to run it. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They got him down out near the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Love the call here on third and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
And he's got it again. And that run produces a decent gain.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Running play called on third and short. The Buffaloes pick up enough to get a first down there.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Keeping it on the ground here. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. Where I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the Buffaloes are going to cash in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
And they keep this 12-play drive going. 3rd down and short. And now they run the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now the offense dialing up a draw play, but it goes backwards. Not exactly what they were hoping for in that play call.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down but missed it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is they pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick catch. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about.
Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. And the running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8. That's
looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
The ball is picked off. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Toppins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Punt over the middle. It's Toppins. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Has the 1st down and more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He made the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Montgomery.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Crap down the middle. It's Perkins. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. 3rd down coming up now.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is four-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. Fighting toward the goal line, but he's not going to make it. The defense stops him short. A turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Sooners will crank up the tempo. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. 1st down here for this offense. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a 1st down at the 44. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. A really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
But his defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this 1st half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Bringing it out, it's Toppins. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Colorado offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the 1st half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, you're Your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive battle. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Toppins. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Important third down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That pass is caught. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Pressure is coming. Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Bringing it out, it's Toppins. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. What a catch! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Buffaloes moving quickly down the field here. Looking to throw again. The pass is incomplete. He's dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle.
Well, you know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
But there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks right and lets it fly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Buffaloes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19.
Here we go.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space and on the 30. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Looking deep to the right side. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. son with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear.
Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Quick throw to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a 4th pick.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Chewing clock with the running game. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That's just some minor blip there. What's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks him.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffs.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Handoff to the back. He finds some space.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.